was a great recovery, but Nugent on hand to poach on the loose ball and score number 3. Oh, is Kitson in? Is he in for 4? Portsmouth are tearing them apart. The ball cut back to Kitson. He's lifted it over Logan. It's Portsmouth 4, it's Leicester City 0. Oh, it's fallen kindly for Stephen Howard, and if anybody was going to get a goal back for Leicester City, it was the big man up front. That's his 2nd goal of the season. It's his 201st career goal. Taken quickly by Utaka. Here's Lawrence. What might fall to Kitson? It has, it's 5. A poor clearance across the face of their own goal, and Kitson has restored Portsmouth's 4-goal advantage. Then given a free kick. Here's Brown, he's gone right through. Here's Michael Brown. Oh, and he's made it 6. That's a terrific finale to the evening for Michael Brown. Over 500 career appearances as a professional player, and he's danced through the heart of Leicester City's defence to score Portsmouth's 6th goal, and it's their best result since they defeated Reading 7-4 in the Premier League in the 2007-2008 season.
We haven't really lacked in confidence. The last week or 10 days, we haven't lacked in confidence. Our performances have said that. So, you know, maybe a bit of luck and a bit of rub of the green. You know, we've had that tonight with a sending off and with a penalty.
We want to be more constant in our performance. It's not what happens today, but we want to turn things.
5 points clear at the top of the championship at the start of the day, with the most goals and the tightest defence. It's all going so well for Neil Warnock's Queen's Park Rangers right now. Doncaster, the visitors to Loftus Road. But it was Donny who had the better of the first half. Paddy Kenny doing just enough from Martin Wood's free kick, and James O'Connor foiled by Clint Hill. But Rangers improved after the break. Until today, Kaspers Gorks has scored more goals against QPR at Loftus Road than for them. But the Latvian defender was in the right place to put his team ahead. Heider Helgason would have loved to have marked his 300th English League appearance with a goal. He thought he had done, but the penalty had already been awarded for Neil Sullivan's challenge. Adel Tarab's confident spot kick put Rangers 2 up with 9 minutes to play. He's been hugely influential this season, even though this was one of his quieter days. And Tarab's corner set up Gorks for his 2nd and Rangers' 3rd, giving the scoreline a slightly flattering look for Warnock's side.
I said at half-time, you know, if we can win this scrappily at 1-0, I'll be happy. I just thought we had to step up a gear a little bit. Well, it didn't surprise me at all, if I'm honest. It was exactly what I told the lads. I think they're a good team. I think they've got a great chance of getting in the playoffs.
Ian Barraclough was upgraded from caretaker to full-time Scunthorpe manager in the build-up to their game against Ipswich. The Iron have only once beaten Town in the league, and that was half a century ago, but they had the better of the first half, rewarded by David Murphin's header on the half hour. Roy Keane, clearly unimpressed, made his first substitution soon after, and the second sub, Jamie Peters, came on at half-time. It took the Canadian 12 minutes to make his mark. And that really sparked the game to life. Town had several great chances to go ahead. Darren O'Dea, the closest to scoring. While Jonathan Fort could have won the game for the home team late on. But 1-1 it stayed, a win, a draw and a loss so far for Barraclough in the league.
We can't compete with people with resources, but you know, we can more than make up for that in hard work and endeavour. And I've got lads that are willing to do that in abundance.
Just haven't been great this season. I have to say we've obviously saved a lot of our goals for the second half, and the same again today.
Cardiff against Millwall was a meeting of two teams desperate to rediscover their early season form after recent wobbles. The London side suffered the Championship's heaviest defeat of the season so far when they were thrashed 6-1 last week by Watford. But they're ahead here thanks to Scott Barron inside 10 minutes. Cardiff's unbeaten start has since been halted by two successive defeats. They may have Michael Chopra and Craig Bellamy out injured, but Jay Bothroyd's more than handy in front of goal. His 5th league goal of the season drew Cardiff level. Liam Trotter scored Millwall's only goal in that Watford defeat last week. He made sure he'd make an impression on this game too, but it wasn't a good one. That challenge on Darcy Blake was his last contribution to the match. For Cardiff, this was a welcome return to South Wales. They were undefeated at home going into this one. They had a great chance to go ahead when Peter Whittingham was brought down by Darren Ward. Whittingham against David Ford. The Irish keeper up to the challenge on his 100th consecutive league game for Millwall. Cardiff struggled to make the most of their numerical advantage after the break. It looked like they'd pay for that penalty save as the end of the game approached. The perfect moment for Andy Keogh to score his first goal for Cardiff. A late winner, 2-1.
Listen, sometimes you can have a bad day at the office and come away with things. So today, as I said, just more a perseverance. We got the results rather than some good play.
Hull's only win in 8 league visits to Carrow Road was back in 1970. On current form, that didn't look like changing. The Tigers' last league win on the road came in March of 2 seasons ago, but 2 goals in the final 7 minutes produced an unlikely away win. Robert Curran grabbed the opener and his 2nd league goal in Hull colours as Norwich appealed in vain for an offside that never came. And all 3 points were secured when Tom Kenny stepped up to unleash this unstoppable free kick past John Ruddy. The win finally ends Hull's dreadful away record as Norwich failed to score in the league for the first time this season.
It's been a long time coming, I think, for the players and certainly for the fans. It's been a bit of an ordeal, I would imagine, over a long period of time. So to break our duck away from home is, I think, important for us psychologically, for everybody. It's quite a big hurdle.
Only Queen's Park Rangers have scored more league goals than Malky Mackay's Watford this season, and they've flowed again as Watford followed their 6-1 win at Millwall with the first home victory of the campaign. Mackay's side have made a habit of scoring early, and they got off to the perfect start again with a bit of help from David Wheater's back pass. Danny Graham started his career as a Middlesbrough trainee, and he showed his former side what they'd been missing after just 17 seconds. Gordon Strachan's side arrived with just 1 away point, and they continued to struggle as Jordan Much doubled the home side's advantage. Middlesbrough's defence had no answer to Watford's fluid attacking play, and after 20 minutes, Mackay's men had the 3rd. Once again, Graham was Borough's tormentor. This, the striker's 6th league goal of the campaign. The Teessiders did manage to score their first away goal of the season late on, but it didn't come from a Borough player, Adrian Mariappa heading the ball into his own net. But it proved to be merely a late consolation as Middlesbrough's miserable run on the road continued.
Still to come, a Yorkshire classic, Leeds against Sheffield United. And Nigel Adkins looks for his first win since taking over at Southampton.